seek the Lord's wisdom and judgment, and to always lead with mercy and justice. David understood the importance of mercy to the merciful. He spoke of his conducting himself in his own house with a perfect heart or heart of integrity. We know that David was far from a perfect man, and we are all too familiar with his adulterous sin with Bathsheba and how he murdered her husband Uriah. Also point to his failure in dealing appropriately with his son Amnon, who raped his daughter Tamar. So how could David say, "I will walk within my house a perfect heart"? It could be that David wrote the song before all these atrocities happened in his family. But this song expressed what David desired to be a model to set for kings that would follow him. He did not live up to his own ideal, but his words, David's righteous heart. John Quincy Adams advised, try and fail, but don't fail to try. If we do not set our goals on what the Lord wills, we will never do it. Yes, we will fail, but we may never fail to try. David committed to the Lord not to set his eyes on wicked things. Not only does this mean that David committed to protect things that could lead him to sin, but it also meant that David set his goals to do the will of God. One important aspect of leadership is setting goals and casting a vision for the people to pursue. David's intent was to cast a vision of doing what was right in the Lord's eyes. So here we see, even David, we see that all his failures, and people will look at those more than the good in everyone's life. They try to remember the bad things that's happened in my life or your life, instead of good things we've done. As we see our nation going through their bad mouthing one another, the leaders, we must that God will lead us in the